Good morning, Pickle Panthers. It is time for Wake Up Wednesdays with your school counselors, and this is episode 19, almost at the 20. I'm Ms. Marcioni, one of your school counselors.
Hello, everyone. It's Ms. Truesdale.
We are going to start off and give you the information that you need for the week.
As you all know, we just had Martin Luther King Day yesterday, and so I wanted to recognize with some of his famous quotes, the I have a dream, to look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. And let no man pull you so low as to hate him. All life lessons, all wonderful quotes, especially live by this day and age. And we have our relationship lesson coming up, and many of these will apply to relationships and how you should handle things. Tips for Success second quarter. It ends next Wednesday. So you literally have 1 week. As many of you know, teachers are shutting down when they'll take late work, some of them as early as tomorrow, because they need time to be able to grade everything. So make sure you know when your deadlines are with your teachers to make up any missing work and make it up. Make sure you're using your agenda to list out what you need to do, checking your grade book, checking your email. And if you have a question, make sure you ask the teacher during class or stay after during flex time. Keep your camera on, and if you haven't yet, update Zoom.
2 additional things. 1, if you haven't gotten an agenda, we have agendas here. You can still come in and get one. So if you haven't picked one up, please reach out to us. We can get that set up for you so you have an agenda. Number 2, one of those teachers that closes out their grades is Miss Eichholz. I know she's closing out her grades on Wednesday. So make sure if you have any missing work for her that you get that turned in.
I have one more thing to add to that, Mr. Marcioni. Also, if you've not picked up your new one-to-one computer, those are available. If you've not picked up your new device, please come and get it. Even if you're using your home device, hopefully one day we'll get back to where we're coming into the building and you're going to want that one-to-one so that way you can bring it back and forth, because that will be the expectation.
And these devices have been made for you guys for school. For example, I had a student that really preferred using their home computer, but they were getting some kind of glitches and conflicts with that computer. Once they got this new computer, their class time is much smoother than it used to be. So please come pick them up. We have a whole bunch of students that have not picked them up yet. All right, we said this last week. Just want to remind you that we've changed our office hours. We're no longer doing office hours during flex times automatically. We're just not going to be there. But we will be on with you if you make an appointment. You can just email us, call us, and we will set up an appointment to meet with you. The reason we're not doing it during office hours like we used to, simply because we have so many students we're meeting with now during that time. We don't want you to be there waiting for us while we're talking to somebody else. So just reach out to us, email us, call us, and we will set up a time to meet with you.
We have our counselor presentation on relationships. You'll see that is attached in the email. It's what I referenced to earlier with Dr. Martin Luther King's great quotes, how they apply to relationships, making sure don't let someone make you hate them. So make sure you watch that.
We have Art Club and Stitchery Club. We, like we said last week as well, our club is being held on Mondays at 2:30. If you have not reached out to Ms. Krause, you can go ahead and reach out to her if you haven't connected with her yet. And then Stitchery Club is going to be on Wednesdays at 2:30. Again, reach out to Ms. Krause if you haven't already. They already started a meeting, but I'm sure she'll take you in if you reach out to her and talk to her via email.
Higdon Wi-Fi. If you're still struggling with Wi-Fi at home, please let Mr. Marcioni or myself know that. We have been trying to give out the hotspots. I don't know how many are left. I know we're getting down to the last ones to be able to help with that internet at home. But if you're still struggling, feel free to come to Higdon. You can call and reserve a spot. Make sure you have an adult present, and you got to bring your device with you. Basically, you're just using it for the internet. Bring your device, connect to the internet, get your schooling done.
And now it's time for our birthdays for this week in January. Happy birthday, Janie, Sydney, Aaron, Morgan, Zachary, Isla, Lauren, Myra, was it Myri? I apologize. Morgan, Caroline, Sean, Bradley, and Emily.
Happy birthday.
And now it's time for the Pickle Pledge.
With my words and actions,
I
I
pledge
pledge to be respectful, responsible,
safe, and proud.
And remember,
Remember, you can't
you
hide
can't hide that
that
pickle pride.
Hope you have a good week. Like Ms. Truesdale said, please make sure you're checking out our council presentation on relationships, and we will see you next week.
Have a great week. Get all that late work caught up.